Horse Talk TV is proudly brought to you by Jeep, Natural Mobility, Natural Health New Zealand, Salary Trading Company, Sharp Laboratories, Tough Rock. This week on Horse Talk TV, trainer Paul Williamson explains his tap method. Come horse trekking amongst African wildlife in Kenya. And celebrity trainer Dr. Andrew McLean explains what horses and elephants have in common. Hi, I'm Katie Hickson. As a horse breaker and trainer for 18 years, I thought I'd seen it all. However, when I stumbled across a YouTube video of an Aussie trainer called Paul Williamson who was working in Japan, seeing him turn around rogue and difficult horses using a method he calls the tap, I knew this was something I just had to experience firsthand to understand what was going on. So join me as I meet Paul and we explore his unconventional approach to training horses. Paul Williamson, an expat Aussie, has worked for 20 years in Japan training and rehabilitating racehorses. His video, The Rarer, went viral on YouTube and not only shows Paul's incredible riding skills, but also how dangerous some racehorses can be. When these horses go bad, they often end up going to the knackery, and Paul wanted to change this, so developed a type of training he called hybrid horsemanship, specifically using methods he calls the tap and half tap to give these horses a second chance. The tap involves laying horses down without harming them, which helps make them calm and submissive. It was a quick fix that many of these horses needed in order to give them a second chance. The half tap involves deactivating the horse's flight response by bending their neck and bringing their nose back to their body.
The half tap basically slows down the horse's flight response. It's more of a Swiss Army knife. If you have trouble with horses, you can do a lot of things you can't do with the horse fully awake. It basically makes them sleepy a bit.
So, the half tap calms them while they're standing and makes them a bit sleepy. What does the full tap do?
The full tap is more of a tool for trainers, rescue people that might need a hand. It basically shuts down the flight response full stop and stops the horse fighting completely, which will give you a chance to either reboot their thinking. Sometimes it can reboot the whole attitude and change a disaster story or a sad story where a horse might be going to the knackery and give it an extra chance.
Today we're at Paul's clinic and I decided to try the full tap while Paul was there to guide me. This is not something you should try at home. It's for professionals or for people learning at these clinics, as Paul has perfected the method.
People can do this, it's not a strength thing, girls can do it. And because 90% of the people that work with horses are women, there's no reason they can't do it.
Paul is right, I could do it. It wasn't that easy, but with proper training, it can be done. I was really surprised at how calm and peaceful the horse became when she was on the ground, and it was interesting to see her become quite sleepy. What's the secret of his method? Let's hear Paul explain.
You notice Tai Chi, it's all one smooth movement. And that's how you've got to move with horses, fluidly. Join up with them like Mercury. Wherever they go, just stick with them. You can't be like robots around horses. If I just control the horse's head, whether it's a half tap or just defensive riding, that gives me a virtual round pen anywhere I go. And just know that it's not going to run off when I get on. I control the area there. I've got a virtual round pen anywhere I go.
Paul, what's the difference between the old method of, say, throwing a horse that, old style horse training used to do?
The biggest difference is the horse is 4 feet on the ground. There's no straps or leg ropes being used. The horse is going down to the ground on its own accord. The flight response is deactivated and the horse just completely loses the fight and the flight and goes down and submits.
The tap is also useful for emergency workers.
When we do jobs with emergencies, when we do them with animals, we need a vet. The problem is, we're trained to do first aid until the paramedic gets there. We had a horse with its foot caught in a barbed wire fence and it was thrashing and bucking, and we'd called for a vet and it was like 20 minutes to half an hour away. The half tap, would that be an acceptable method there, just to calm it down?
Yes, yes. What happens physically, flexing the horse's neck actually lowers the heart rate, puts him in a sleepy state, so that definitely would have cooled the horse down a bit, just to stop it struggling. From there, you obviously continue patting, just calm the horse.
In an emergency situation, the tap and half tap are great tools to keep a horse calm while workers organise the rescue. No drugs required, just a relaxed horse that is safer to work with. Even without straps, the horse remains calm until stimulated to rise.
Now if the animal hops up, there's no straps tied to it at all.
Paul insists the full tap is only for professionals, but the half tap is useful for most horse owners. The tap can give horses a second chance and it could save the lives of horses in emergencies. Horse Talk TV's Road Tester Breed is proudly brought to you by Majestic Spanish Horses. Majestic and noble, the Spanish Andalusian is an ancient breed descended from the African Barb and the Iberian Soreria pony. Considered to be the king of horses, Andalusians were traditionally used for royalty, stock work and as war horses. Nowadays, as a testament to their versatility, they participate and excel in all disciplines thanks to their natural agility, trainability and calm, even temperaments, which along with their beauty also makes them highly desirable for movies and public performances. Andalusians are commonly grey, although all colours except for paints and spotted are permissible, including the very rare and beautiful buckskins and palominos. They're resilient and hardy. However, as in all breeds, older greys are more susceptible to melanomas. Extremely people-friendly, Andalusians are kind, gentle and forgiving in their natures, making them ideal horses for everyone of all ages to love and enjoy, whatever their chosen pursuit. With still limited numbers in Australia, you can expect to invest upwards of $4,000 for a young, unbroken purebred, with the price increasing up to $25,000 with trading. There are two main registries for Andalusians, the PRE Australia and the Andalusian Horse Association of Australia. Visit preaa.com.au or ahaa.org.au for more information and a list of breeders. To download your free Andalusian fact sheet, go to horsetalktv.com.au. The best partnerships in the world need taking care of. With this in mind, each week Horse Talk TV examines horse and rider health and well-being. One of the most worrying aspects of owning horses is the financial burden we might face if our horse gets sick, injured, or even worse, if they have to be put down and we're left with a large vet bill as well as the cost of burying the horse. What if your horse gets colic and requires surgery? With colic surgery costing upward of $10,000, is that something you could afford, or would you be faced with having to put your horse down rather than saving their life? What if you could insure your horse so that you were financially protected from most of these costs? We spoke to Pet Plan, a company which insures horses and ponies, as well as other pets, saddlery and horse floats, to find out more about their insurance. When insuring with Pet Plan, you can start with the affordable base cover, which covers mortality, theft and straying. Once you have this, you can then choose from a list of options, such as insurance for your veterinary fees. At Pet Plan, the most common claims for veterinary cover are for accidents, injuries sustained in fences, lameness, snake bite, and the big fear of most horse owners, colic surgery. Pet Plan also offers an equine veteran plan insurance for horses aged between 17 and 30 years. Another important insurance cover that every horse owner should consider is horse liability, so you're covered if your horse injures someone else or damages their property. As a special offer for Horse Talk TV viewers, Pet Plan are giving the first 4 weeks on any equine insurance plan for free if you quote the code HORSETALK when you contact them. To find out more about insurance for horses or ponies, go to petplan.com.au or visit horsetalktv.com.au and click on the link. When he's trapped, the quiet horse you love so much could kill you. The Equine Emergency Rescue Book is a must-have for every horse owner and shows you and rescuers how to stay safe during a rescue and how to avoid strangling, drowning or dropping a trapped horse. Available from equineer.com and horsetalktv.com.au.
Protexin, the world's most advanced multi-strain probiotic, works by flooding the gut with billions of naturally occurring beneficial bacteria that are essential for intestinal good health. Using Protexin every day protects your valuable animals and birds by establishing and maintaining a healthy gut. protecting them from scours, reducing digestive upsets and stress, while maintaining good health. It's naturally safe and ideal for animals of all ages. Protexin is available in a wide range of packs.
There is something awe-inspiring about discovering scenery from horseback. Join us as Horse Talk TV takes you to some of the most breathtaking horseback holiday destinations around Australia and the rest of the world. Kate Pilcher from Globetrotting shares with us her exhilarating horseback safaris in far-flung countries. Today we're going to look at Kate's guided riding safaris in the heart of Kenya. Kate, tell me about your riding safari in the Masai Mara in Kenya.
Katie, Kenya is a country that can only be truly absorbed from the back of a horse, where you're at one with the wild, sharing the same sights, scents and sounds. This 10-day horse riding safari explores some of Africa's best big game country in the heart of the Masai Mara. The panoramas are quintessential to Kenya, where acacia trees mushroom from the ground, giraffes elegantly lope across the earth, young Maasai herders wrapped in bright coloured shukas, and the horizon is dotted with herds of wildebeest, zebra and eland. It's a honeypot for big game, which amps the adrenaline up a notch.
What are the highlights of this horse riding safari?
There are so many, Katie. Swimming your horse across the Mara River while the hippos honk upstream, to cantering alongside thousands upon thousands of wildebeest and zebra across the pancake flat plains, to playing cat and mouse with a herd of buffalo, or hearing the piercing trumpet of a cranky elephant, to visiting a Maasai village and getting a glimpse into their life.
Kate, tell me about the finer details of this ride.
Globetrotting has departure dates throughout the year, and a 5-day ride starts from $5,500. Horse Talk viewers are more than welcome to join our guided group ride in accordance with the Masai Mara migration, leaving in August.
If you want to find out more about Globetrotting's holidays on horseback, visit globetrotting.com.au or visit horsetalktv.com.au and follow the links. They're the best in their field and prepared to share their insights. Join us each week as Horse Talk TV talks to celebrity trainers via webcam and learn the tips and the techniques of the best of the best. The man we'll hear from today has a reputation reaching far beyond Australian shores. Dr. Andrew McLean is an internationally acclaimed animal behaviourist, academic and trainer who has had a pioneering role in the development of equitation science. He's the president of the International Society for Equitation Science and is the owner and principal of the Australian Equine Behaviour Centre. Welcome to Horse Talk TV, Andrew.
Thanks, Katie. It's a pleasure to be here.
You're renowned as a horse trainer and an animal behaviourist in Australia and around the world. Can you tell me how you came to pursue this field of work?
Well, as a young fellow, I lived on King Island, and King Island's a real haven for wildlife, so I developed a very strong passion for zoology. That gave me a burning curiosity to know what was going on in training, plus my experiences as a 3-day event rider at top level. Those were the things that really gelled to put me on the path that I'm currently on.
Can you explain to me your training approach?
I'm totally manic about teaching people how animals learn things. I can't believe that it's 2012 and we still do things with animals so thoughtlessly. If we just realised that learning theory is such an easy science to learn, and we made sure we learned it very thoroughly and applied it to our horses, we would see not only huge improvements in their welfare, which is fundamentally important to all of us if we love horses, but we'd also see great improvements in efficiency in training. And there are a few other important aspects in my work too, and one of them is just the removal of the notion of dominance. There's just no need to believe that you have to be dominant over the horse or it needs to respect you in any way. What you really have to do is just teach it very clearly. Your job is to reinforce correct responses. Another thing that's very important is to be very consistent, to make sure you apply the same aids in the same way each time. That's very important, especially in the early stages, and to make sure that each aid is unique for just one response. And that's something that is very important in horse training, because current horse training and traditional horse training is rife with confusions that set up failure for horses. So that's where I'm coming from, is just basically looking at training single units of behaviours and building them up one by one. Our International Society, ISIS, has also grown now. We have conferences every year and more people are doing research and bringing out some pretty interesting findings. This work has also enabled my elephant training in Asia, which just shows how cross-species the whole training program can be. The Discovery Channel are looking at doing a 5-part series next year, so that's going to be pretty exciting. That will be centred on my work in India and Nepal. The fact is that if we just teach animals things clearly, we will make their lives and our lives so much richer and so much safer.
So how can viewers access your training?
Well, the ABC has online study courses that go right up to associate diploma level, and we're looking to go much further. We also run clinics here for people of all ages, including kids, and we run our clinics in Europe, South Africa, Canada and New Zealand, and of course in most Australian states. And as well, we have other learning materials such as books and DVDs that can be accessed on our website.
Dr. Andrew McLean, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and thank you for sharing your insights on Horse Talk TV.
Yeah, thanks very much, Katie. It's been a pleasure to be here.
For more information about Dr. Andrew McLean and the Australian Equine Behaviour Centre, visit aebc.com.au or visit horsetalktv.com.au and follow the links. Hi, I'm Katie Hickson. Today, vet Dr. Warren investigates further how a little pony called Molly, who developed arthritis and laminitis, improved using a natural anti-inflammatory and the big impact it's having on her condition.
Hi Nate, following on from our story with Molly recovering from laminitis, tell us what happened next.
Well, Brett, seeing that Molly had such a stunning result on Techniflex, we suggested that they keep her on a daily maintenance dose.
In my experience, green lip mussel can be equivalent to common drugs without some of the side effects. Contains high levels of anti-inflammatory with ingredients such as glucosamines, chondroitin sulfate and essential fatty acids. These play an important role in rebuilding cartilage and connective tissue, reducing inflammatory proteins in the joint fluid, allowing it to function properly and decreasing the pain.
We were amazed, Brett. In only 6 weeks after their initial call to natural mobility, Molly was no longer in retirement, she was back at Pony Club. Her owners wrote to us and thanked us and said that Techniflex saved her life.
For more information on Techniflex, visit naturalmobility.com.au. Tub Trugs, the world's favourite super flexible tubs. Virtually indestructible. Stomp them, bend them, fold them, and they bounce back into shape. They're lightweight, strong, safe and non-toxic. They're waterproof, UV resistant and frost-proof. Tub Trugs have thousands of uses around the home, garden and stable and come in a wide range of sizes and colours. Made in Europe, they're built to last a lifetime. Tub Trugs also have a great range of accessories. Available from kittencaboodle.com.au and the following outlets. Tub Trugs, the world's best tub.
Sadly, Mum died shortly after birth. But Sireko went on to win the best Pinto Stallion in the Canberra and Sydney World Shows. The secret of his health? Di-Vetalac. Di-Vetalac really gets them thriving.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew McLean and you've been watching Horse Talk TV.
Hi, welcome to Stable Talk, where every week we review the latest and greatest of products and services in the horse industry. Today I'm here with Adam Crossley from Karakar Trailers. Adam's going to give us some terrific insights on what to look for in a top horse trailer. Adam, tell me a little bit about the history of Karakar.
Katie, Karakar started in 1962 by Bill and Jennifer Yardy. It's a family-run business and has been now for 50 years. Karakar is celebrating 50 years this year. The idea of when Bill Yardy started the company was that it was an Australian-made product, built for the Australian conditions, at a price that was affordable in the market.
Adam, tell me some of the features of some of the trailers that you've got.
Well, Karakar builds a whole range of trailers, from angle loads, straight loads, right through to your goosenecks. Some of the main features that we look at is we use Australian-made products. Everything from the flooring right through to the steel that goes into the trailers is all Australian products.
Adam, what are some of the things that you need to take into consideration as far as the towing of a horse and trailer?
Well, there's a couple of things to look at, Katie. Firstly, you need to look at the size and weight of the individual horses that you're wanting to tow, the size and weight of the trailer you're wanting to look at, and the most important thing is what the legal tow weight of your vehicle is.
Is there anything special about the brakes that you have to have for towing?
A lot of the older trailers used to run hydraulic brakes. More of the trailers now run the electric brakes, so the main thing you need to then have is an electric brake controller fitted to your vehicle.
Adam, What's the difference between buying a 2-horse trailer and an angle loader? Why would I choose each type?
Okay, a straight load gives you the convenience of being able to lead a horse straight on and straight off the float, whereas with an angle load it provides more leg room for horses that scramble, and which are usually in an anxious traveller.
Adam, are there any special features on the inside of the trailer that people would love to know about?
Yeah, okay, especially in the straight load models of the Caracar, we have fully adjustable chest and rump bars. The benefit of the Caracar chest bar is that it is actually curved, which is designed to suit the shape of the horse. So when travelling, the horse can actually step into the chest bar rather than against it. And in our angle loads, Katie, we do use a narrower cattle rail for the divider system. This allows for lighter weight and also for ease of movement for the owner to be able to move the dividers around if they need to in the trailer.
Adam, how affordable is the Caracar range?
Katie, our straight loads start from $8,900 and our angle loads start from $14,900, so very affordable. And all our Caracars come with a 5-year structural warranty, and we pride ourselves in our customer service that if anyone has any questions to do with anything with the horses or with the trailers, they can always contact us.
Thanks for explaining to me about the Caracar range, Adam.
You're welcome, Katie.
Now, if you'd like to find out anything more about Caracar floats and trailers, just go to horsetalktv.com.au and follow the links to information. Every week on Horse Talk TV, we answer a viewer question. This week, Sharon writes, "Every time I canter my horse on the lunge to warm him up at a show, he gets excited and rushes and pulls and is hard to slow down. Can you offer any advice?" Rushing at the trot or canter is often a result of excitement, anxiety and a lack of balance. The problem with dragging at the lunge rein to slow a rushing horse is it can cause your horse to stumble, or it can reduce the size of your circle to a point where it leads to strained tendons and joints. Rebalancing your horse is the way to fix this problem. Lunge your horse on a many-sided hexagonal rather than a circle. Every time your horse speeds up, give a gentle, firm tug on the lunge rein to create a little right angle corner. Then let the horse canter or trot on. When the horse rushes again, create another little right angle corner. The reason this works is the gentle tugs force the horse to step underneath its body with its inside hind leg, which leads to collection, which in turn leads to balance and self-carriage. It's balance and self-carriage that lead to calmness, and the horse will slow down and relax on the lunge. Thank you for your question, and for your great effort you've won these prizes. From Sharp Laboratories, a 900-gram tin of Divetilact. From Saddlery Trading Company, a Techna synthetic bridle and saddle blanket. From Natural Mobility, Techniflex joint supplement. From Tough Rock poultice. From Jeep, a Jeep sports cap. If you love horses like I do, what could be better than a channel dedicated to horses 24/7, delivered directly into all mobile devices? The Horse Talk channel delivers you hours of horse entertainment direct into your mobile, your smart tablet, or your ADSL PC or laptop. So go to our website horsetalktv.com.au and subscribe, and you could be watching horses anytime, anywhere you like. Well, we've had some fantastic entries sent into our website for our viewer competition, Make My Horse a Star. This week's winner, Charlie, and her best mate, Snowy, play football. For making your horse a star, you've won these great prizes. From Equine Performance, Moxie Cavallero Extra Fit Saddle Pad. From Saddlery Trading Company, Giddy Up Girl vouchers to the value of $100. From Natural Mobility, Calcitech Calcium Supplement. From Tough Rock Conditioner Plus. From Jeep, a Jeep Sports Cap. Now, if you want your horse to be a star, send your video to our website, horsetalktv.com.au. You could be in the running to win great prizes, and you might appear in our next season of Horse Talk TV. Missed an episode of Horse Talk TV? Don't worry, we have the entire series on DVD. Go to our website, horsetalktv.com.au for more details. Well, it's been interesting to see another way of dealing with difficult horses. Now, if you'd like information about our stories or segments, go to our website horsetalktv.com.au. Ride safe, tune in, and we'll see you here next time on Horse Talk TV. Remember to like us on Facebook and join our website, and I'll send you an email about what's coming up in the show. And check out our videos on our YouTube channel. Next week on Horse Talk TV, we take a look at horse agility and why it's a growing trend. Meet celebrity trainer Steve Halfpenny and come horse trekking in the wilds of Botswana.